Hello everyone, welcome back to the Strawberry Loli channel. You guessed it, we have yet another round of new Japanese drugstore makeup that I'm going to test out for you. I am not gonna lie, I went a little bit crazy at the drugstore this past week. There are just so many good new releases out. They kind of just hit me all at once out of nowhere. But yeah, I'm gonna split it up into 3 videos, so this is gonna be mostly Japanese products with maybe a K-beauty or a C-beauty item thrown in there once in a while. You know how we do. So for today, I wanted to try out the new Egg Fit Cushion Cover by fwee. I have the original one too, or I don't know if this is original or just a different formula, but this is the Cushion Glass Natural, while this one is the Egg Fit Cover Cushion. As you can see, it's the exact same design, just with different colors, so really excited to try that out. I don't think I'll do a comparison today, but let me know in the comments if you want to see that in a subsequent video. Then I have these new eyeshadow singles. Yes, you heard that right, from Cezanne. These are called the Single Shiny Eyeshadows in 02 and SP1. I forget the names. This one is Sakura something, and this one I will put on the screen when I find out later, but as you can see, they are kind of like my mainstay Y2K icy pink and icy blue type of deal, so you know I had to pick these up. And then last but not least, these were probably the biggest actual impulse purchase that I made. I had no idea that these were even released until I walked past the counter, but these are the Visée Essence Lip Plumpers, and I picked up 3 different shades. There's a pink one, clearish light pink one, an Aurora shade, and then PK800, which is like a rosier pink. After I reviewed the Killer Eye Trio palette from them, and this one really impressed me, I thought, why not give a different product by Visée a try? Visée is making a comeback into my life, what can I say? As is Kate, which we'll get to in another video. Yeah, so that's what I want to try on today. Let's just hop right into it. I'm gonna prime my face first with the Visée Face Edition Skin Base, as usual. And I think I barely have like 1 use left in this bottle. Yep, that'll do it. I think we have an empty on our hands. Alright, so let's just go ahead and dig into this Egg Fit Cover Cushion. Before I say anything further, let me just quickly throw on some lip liner because I feel like I kind of look like that girl from The Grudge. It's not cute and demure. Much better. But while I'm at it, let me do my brows as well. Alright, so here we are with eyebrows done. Okay, first of all, focusing on the cushion foundation, right? It says that this will give you skin that looks like a boiled egg. Mukitamago no yo na nameraka hada. Wait, I'm kind of confused. Are they talking about the shell, or are they talking about the soft whites of the egg? If it's a boiled egg and you peel it, I think they're talking about the cooked inside of the egg, the whites, because you wouldn't want your skin to be hard like the shell, right? Yeah, although I feel like the shell could still serve as an apt analogy for this formula. So okay, let me just describe what I'm getting from this formula. Maybe that will be better. I like that it's not super matte, like it's not drying at all. You can see there is some, I don't know if I should say shine, or it gives like some plumpness to the skin, but it really does cling nearly and dearly to wherever you apply it, almost to the point where I found it kind of not a struggle, but it took a little more effort to blend it out than some other formulas. Like for example, the Glass Cushion Natural, this one is definitely a more spreadable formula. I feel like the Egg Fit Cushion, as the name suggests, it definitely clings to your skin more intensely and gives a closer fit that way. So yeah, I like it so far because it's kind of like it gives you the close fittedness of a matte foundation, but there is still like a glossy moisturizing element to it. Let me just throw on some concealer before I proceed any further. This is by Tier. Then I'm going to apply blush first. We're doing everything out of order because there is no actual order. There's just whatever works for you personally. But yeah, I'm gonna go in as usual with the Flower Nose Swan Ballet series in 05 Dreamy Season. And there's an exciting surprise inside. We have a pan! Ta-da! A very small pan, but You can see it, right? Speaking of blush, this is the only category where I managed to control myself and not pick up any new blushes, although even for that, I might cave soon because Revlon Asia just dropped these new like blush and highlighter duos that are very overpriced in my opinion. It's like 1,500 yen a pop for these tiny little, you know, it's only one pan. It's like just a gradation between the blush and the highlight color. And I don't know where these Asian drugstore brands are getting off charging this much for makeup this day and age, but I don't know. Clearly they're doing something right because I still want everything. Ooh, okay, I really like the way that my blush laid on top of this foundation as well, because truth be told, the Flower Nose blush formula, I don't think it's the best that's out there. Like, it can definitely veer on the dry and powdery side, and it does go on patchy at times depending on what my base is. But with this cushion foundation, I really like the even finish that I'm able to get. Okay, now let's move on to the Cezanne eyeshadows. Never did I think I would be picking up any singles from Can Make or Cezanne, any of those types of brands, but I have to tell you, I think these are new or relatively new, and it's, so it says Kokido Rame, super glittery shadows, high impact or high shine factor glitter. I have to say, as I was watching these in the drugstore, it was giving me Shu Uemura crushed glitter, crushed stone, whatever that formula is called. It was giving me those vibes. Little ASMR moment. I love the packaging as well, considering that Cezanne is more on the affordable side. These are only 550 yen a pop. I feel like they did a great job at making it look very luxe. Honestly, everything about this, the packaging, the icy pink and blue shades, they had a gold one as well, which I passed on because you all know I'm not the biggest fan of gold, but this is just giving me like 2000s Paris Hilton vibes all around. Let's go ahead and swatch. Ideally, I would do these in golden hour lighting if possible, but just my luck, you know, we have a 3-day weekend and it just happens to be a cloudy forecast for the entire weekend, so. Okay, this is very interesting. Do you see the indentations that my fingers have made in these pans? It's almost like a semi-wet gelée formula. That was actually kind of hard to swatch. And I don't know if you can even see the true undertones because the glitter is so blinding. But yeah, this is the pink one, and then this up here is the blue. Wow, okay, I really thought these were like pure powder, but it looks like they are really more of a putty style formulation. And I think probably the testers that I tried out were just dried out, but let me do one on each eye. So I did just get an eyelash lift, a perm, earlier this morning. It should be fine actually for me to put on makeup, even mascara and stuff, because they said that I just had to wait 3 to 4 hours, and it's been at least 10 hours by this point, so it should be fine. But just to err on the safe side, I do want to get my money's worth. I am going to skip on mascara. I'll put on eyeliner, but yeah, so let's try 02 on my right eye, and I'm just gonna go in with my finger because once again, I'm kind of surprised at the texture. It's basically like the same as a Super Shock formula by ColourPop. Yeah, I think that's the most accurate description. So this is 02 Sakura Prism. Wow. Oof. This is without an eyeshadow base or anything because I just can't today. But look at how foiled that is. I like what's going on here. And then let's do the blue. This is SP1 Opal Drop, or no, Pearl, like pearl necklace, drop. Okay, this is really kind of hard to pick up with just your finger. Probably should have gone in with a brush, but dare I say I feel like the pink one is more impressive than the blue, because look at how foiled the pink one is. And I just can't seem to get the blue to foil up at the same intensity. It's still very pretty, but it's just like a thinner layer that I can achieve. It doesn't really want to build up, which is kind of what I was expecting anyway. But okay, let me go ahead and put on a few finishing touches to my eyes. I think I am going to put on a little bit of mascara after all, because I feel like it just looks crazy and incomplete without it. My lashes just look crazy right now with the powder residue on them from the eyeshadows. So yeah, Okay, wait a minute. I just went over with a little bit of a thicker layer and I was able to build it up slightly more, but it's still kind of uneven. It's not as satisfying as the foil effect I was able to get on my pink eye. Anyway, let me finish up my eyes really quickly. I think that came out super cute actually. Let me get close up so that you can see. Yeah, I don't know why this camera doesn't pick up the nuance of the colors from far away, but I think if I get super up close like this, you can see, right? So as you saw during the application, I basically customized each eye completely. Like I made this one more of a pinky, warm toned palette, and then this side is more of a cool toned greigey brown. And I have to say this came out cuter than I thought even. But I still like the pink side better because I just feel like the foiled effect is that much more pronounced. Let's put on some lip gloss, or lip plumpers as these are called. I'm really excited to try these out actually. I tend to like Japanese lip formulas the best. They just feel the most luxe to me, even the drugstore ones. The description on these also really excite me. It says the formula includes bioeki seibun, which is like beauty essence ingredients. So nourishing ingredients, and I swear it said somewhere that it is going to give you a shiwa-less or wrinkle-less appearance in your lips. Wrinkle-less, so devoid of wrinkles, which is what I need, because it's not that my lips are overly wrinkly or anything, but I just find that some formulas, they definitely emphasize the lines more than others. Yeah, I'm hoping that this formula is going to stay true to the plumping claims. So I'm gonna try this one first, PK800. It's called Berry Pink. I'm gonna try this first because it matches my lip liner. I filled in my entire lip earlier, so we'll just go with this color. And then for the other two lighter pink shades, I'm gonna wipe everything off and just only line the outside of my lips. So it has a vanilla mint scent, it says right here, but like more minty than vanilla. Very fresh, very demure. It might honestly be the scent factor that makes me prefer Japanese lip products over Chinese and Korean brands, honestly. Because I find that the Japanese brands are really good at either making their lip products completely scentless, or if there is some sort of fragrance, it's like just so, you know? And it's more pigmented than I imagined. I thought it would be more of a gloss, but this is a pretty saturated pigment. I don't know if we have to like wait a few minutes for the plumping effect to kick in, but I'm not exactly 100% sold. So there's PK800. I don't know if I have to like wait a few minutes for the plumping effect to kick in. It's been at least a minute now though, so I feel like this is just the finished effect. It's nice, but it's not as plumping as I was hoping. I thought it would really be filling out like all of the lines in my lips, but if you look closely, you can definitely still see very faintly. It's not a problem, but it's just not as plumping as I thought something called a lip plumper would be. Yeah, the formula is slightly thinner than I thought as well. Let's try out the other two shades. Alright, so I have SB001, which is just a sheer baby pink. It's literally called sheer pink. And then this one, which I'm really excited about, SB002, Aurora Pink. Okay, call me basic, but there's just something about these sheer baby pink lip glosses, lipsticks that have a chokehold on me, and I will buy every single one from every brand that releases one. I don't care. Like you guys know, my little personalized YSL lipstick too is also in a sheer baby pink. It's just what feels right to me, you know? Ooh, this is really clear. Okay, this has like almost no pigment whatsoever. Because of that, this is definitely giving me more true lip plumper vibes than that darker pink shade. See, the sheer baby pink is just unbeatable. I already like this better than this one. Although it's a very pretty color, but something about the sheer pink in the center of your lips, it just feel like it just makes your lips pop out that much more. I'm obsessed. I can't wait to see what this Aurora one looks like. Look at how pretty the glitters are inside the tube. The camera doesn't do it justice. Okay, last but not least, Aurora pink. I forgot to reapply my lip liner. Let me just hold on a sec. That is a lot more like bluish purpley reflecting than I thought. I was expecting it to be more pink, but do you see how it almost brings out the icy blue eye more? I think my favorite one is still the sheer pink SB001. What can I say? It's undefeated. And let me give you a close-up of everything. Very cute, very demure. The only thing I want to say, I want to remind myself really, I mentioned in my previous review video that I wanted to focus more on, or like not forget the fact that when I test out products, I am testing for longevity of wear in addition to just if the product looks good right off the bat. Like, of course everything is going to look good, you know, 5 minutes after I finish applying, but how is it going to hold up 5 hours into the day, or even 1 hour into the day? Because I have had like a lot of times when I get ready for work, you know, I put on a more demure I put on a more subdued makeup look when I'm going into the office, but I still put in a lot of effort to create a certain look, right? Or make sure that, you know, certain contouring effects are in place and whatnot. And I have noticed that sometimes for some particular products, they really don't even last like the 1 hour commute that it takes for me to get to the office. Like by the time I reach my office and I check myself in the bathroom mirror, I feel like everything has already faded at least 80%. So yeah, definitely gotta keep that part in mind from now on. Not today though, sorry, because it's pretty late and I'm probably gonna head to bed soon. But I think if I use an eye primer, because I didn't use one today due to I didn't want to put too much stuff on my eyes because of the lash lift. But I think if I use an eye primer, I would not worry about the lasting power of the Cezanne single shiny eyeshadows at all. And also, like I said earlier, I do like how close fitting this egg fit cushion is. I like how it brings out the best of my powder blush. It's been a while since I started filming and my blush is still looking as vibrant as it did when I first applied it. So that's a really good bonus about this formula, I think. Because it's not just the fact that the blush looks good over it, it blends into the texture of the foundation itself as well. Since this one is not as super glossy or glass skin like the way that the Glass Natural cushion is, there is no like weird contrast if I use a powder blush. Because if I use a powder blush with foundation that has a super glossy, glassy looking finish, it might just look mismatched aesthetically even if everything applies fine. But then also I feel like with the glossier foundation formulas, they're not the most conducive to liquid or cream blushes either, because then you run the risk of everything just sliding around and not being able to properly set on your face. I am pretty impressed with the fwee Egg Fit cover cushion so far, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, that's all the new makeup that I have for you today. That's everything that I can fit on my face. There is no more real estate to test anything else out today, so let me know in the comments your thoughts, opinions. Are you interested in anything that I showcased today? Are you thinking of picking anything up? This is one of those rare videos where I feel pretty good about every single product that I tried. Just a reminder, I do have a YesStyle code. It's BerryGang, all caps. I also have affiliate links with Amazon Japan and US. In case you wanted to support my channel while getting a little discount at the same time, please do consider using my links. Every little bit truly does help. With that, thank you so much as usual, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!